There is a number printed on your Toyota's oil cap right now. A viscosity rating. A specification that Toyota's North American engineers say is the only oil your engine should ever see. That number is 0W-20. And for millions of Toyota owners, that specification has become gospel. They follow it without question. Their dealers confirm it. The oil cap demands it. And Toyota's official documentation for the North American market lists it as the required grade. But here is what almost nobody tells you. Open the owner's manual for the exact same Toyota engine sold in the United Kingdom, in Australia, in Japan, in the Middle East, and the specification is different. Significantly different. Those manuals list 5W-30, 10W-30, and in some regional markets, oils all the way up to 15W-40 as acceptable grades for the identical engine with the identical internal components. Same engine, same pistons, same bearings, same clearances. Different oil specification depending on which country you live in. That gap between what Toyota tells American owners and what Toyota tells the rest of the world is the real story behind the 0W-20 debate. And understanding why that gap exists tells you something critically important about how your oil specification was actually chosen and what that means for your engine over the long term. Here is the part that almost no automotive channel covers accurately, because it requires going further than the oil debate itself. Toyota does not specify 0W-20 in North America because it is the only oil capable of protecting your engine. Toyota specifies 0W-20 in North America because of a federal regulation called the Corporate Average Fuel Economy Standard, enforced by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Environmental Protection Agency. The Corporate Average Fuel Economy Standard requires every automaker selling vehicles in the United States to achieve a government-mandated average fuel efficiency across its entire fleet. Missing that average carries significant financial penalties. And one of the legitimate engineering tools available to automakers for improving fuel efficiency numbers is reducing internal engine friction, which thinner oil accomplishes by reducing resistance as the oil moves through the engine. Here is the critical regulatory detail that changes this entire conversation. Under United States law, the oil that is used during official fuel economy testing must be the oil that is printed in the owner's manual and on the oil filler cap. Toyota used 0W-20 during its fuel economy testing. That is why 0W-20 is mandated in the North American manual and on the cap. The specification was required by the testing process, not purely by what Toyota's engine engineers determined was optimal for maximum long-term durability. This is documented in publicly accessible service forum discussions involving Toyota engineers, cross-referenced against Toyota's own international service publications, which allow significantly heavier viscosity grades in the same engines sold outside North America. The 0W-20 specification is not a conspiracy. It is a regulatory compliance outcome. And understanding that distinction changes how you should think about what is actually happening inside your engine every time you follow it. Now let us talk about what 0W-20 actually does inside the engine, because the picture is not as simple as thinner oil equals less protection. The viscosity rating on engine oil has two components. The first number, the 0W, describes how the oil flows at cold temperatures. 0W oil flows at minus 35 degrees Celsius. That matters because 75% of all engine wear occurs in the first 10 to 15 seconds after a cold start, before the oil has circulated to all critical surfaces. An oil that reaches your camshaft journals, your crankshaft bearings, and your cylinder walls faster during that cold start window is protecting your engine during the highest risk period of every single drive. In this specific respect, 0W-20 is actually superior to 5W-30 for cold start protection. A 0W oil circulates approximately 25% faster than a 5W oil at cold temperatures. That means the critical bearing surfaces and valve train components are coated with a protective oil film sooner. Every cold start you do in a cold climate, a 0W-20 is working faster than a 5W-30 would. The second number, the 20, describes how thick the oil is at full operating temperature, which is approximately 100 degrees Celsius. This is where the meaningful difference between 0W-20 and 5W-30 actually lives. And this is where the debate gets more nuanced than most online discussions acknowledge. The engineering measurement that determines real-world protection at operating temperature is called high-temperature, high-shear viscosity. This is the measure of an oil's ability to maintain a protective film between metal surfaces when the engine is under load and fully warmed up. Think of it as the oil's film strength at the conditions that matter most for wear. A typical 0W-20 oil has a high-temperature, high-shear viscosity rating of approximately 2.6 to 2.9 millipascal seconds. A 5W-30 typically delivers 3.5 or higher. That difference in film strength is measurable, and it becomes relevant in specific operating conditions, not during normal highway driving, but during extended high-load use, high ambient temperatures, and heavy towing. Here is the important context that the fear-mongering versions of this topic always leave out. Toyota's modern engines were designed with tight manufacturing tolerances that are specifically calibrated to work with 0W-20 oil's viscosity characteristics. The bearing clearances, the oil pump flow rates, and the oil passage dimensions were engineered around that specification. For a Toyota engine operating under normal conditions, highway driving, light stop and go, moderate temperatures, a high-quality, full synthetic 0W-20 provides genuine, adequate protection. The long-term reliability data on Toyota engines running 0W-20 supports this. Properly maintained Toyota engines running full synthetic 0W-20 have regularly crossed 200,000 and 300,000 miles without oil-related failure. The danger is not 0W-20 itself. The danger is three specific situations where the 0W-20 specification becomes genuinely inadequate, and where the difference between this oil and a 5W-30 starts to matter in measurable ways. The first situation is conventional oil instead of full synthetic. 0W-20 as a conventional oil does not have the additive package, the base stock quality, or the shear stability to maintain adequate protection across an extended drain interval. If your dealership or quick change shop puts conventional 0W-20 in your Toyota engine, the oil's protective properties degrade significantly before the next scheduled change interval. Full synthetic 0W-20 is a completely different product from conventional 0W-20. The viscosity grade is the same, the protection capability is not. Always verify that the oil going into your engine carries the full synthetic designation and meets the American Petroleum Institute SP rating or higher. The second situation is the 10,000-mile oil change interval. Toyota's North American owner's manuals specify oil change intervals of up to 10,000 miles for vehicles used under what Toyota defines as normal driving conditions. The problem is that Toyota's definition of normal driving conditions, long highway trips, consistent speeds, mild temperatures, describes the driving habits of a very small percentage of actual Toyota owners. Short trip driving of under 5 miles, stop and go city traffic, extreme cold or extreme heat, towing or carrying heavy loads, dusty road conditions. These are what Toyota formally classifies as severe service conditions, and under severe service, Toyota's own documentation reduces the recommended oil change interval significantly. For owners who tow, who drive primarily in city traffic, who operate in extreme temperatures, or who take frequent short trips, the 10,000-mile interval for 0W-20 full synthetic is too long. The oil degrades. Its protective additive package depletes, and the engine runs on increasingly compromised lubrication in the miles before the next change. Most independent engine specialists and used oil analysis data from testing laboratories recommend 5,000 miles as the maximum interval for 0W-20 in real-world North American driving conditions. That single adjustment, cutting the interval from 10,000 to 5,000 miles, does more for your Toyota engine's long-term health than switching oil grades. The third situation is high mileage and heavy towing in hot climates. For a Toyota engine that has already passed 150,000 miles, the internal clearances have widened slightly through normal wear. Pistons, bearings, and cylinder walls no longer fit as precisely as they did when the engine left the factory. In an engine with worn clearances, a thinner oil has a harder time maintaining a protective film under high load. Owners who regularly tow heavy loads, who operate in consistently high ambient temperatures above 35 degrees Celsius, or whose Toyota engines have passed 150,000 miles have a legitimate engineering case for using a high-quality full synthetic 5W-30 instead of 0W-20. Toyota's own North American owners' manuals acknowledge this implicitly. The language in many North American Toyota manuals states that a higher viscosity oil may be used under certain operating conditions. That is Toyota's own documentation telling you that 0W-20 is not the only defensible choice in all circumstances. So is 0W-20 killing your Toyota engine? The factual answer is no, not if you are using full synthetic. Not if you are changing it at 5,000-mile intervals under real-world driving conditions, and not if your driving is primarily normal city and highway use without extreme loads. But is the specification entirely honest about why it exists? No. 0W-20 is printed on your oil cap primarily because Toyota used it to satisfy United States fuel economy regulations. The same engine, in the rest of the world, runs on 5W-30. That does not make 0W-20 a dangerous oil. It makes it a compliance-driven specification that happens to perform adequately under normal conditions, but that has real limitations in high load, high temperature, and high mileage scenarios that the official documentation does not communicate clearly enough. The three things that will actually protect your Toyota engine over the long term are these. Full synthetic oil every time, with no exceptions. Not a blend, not conventional. Full synthetic, meeting the American Petroleum Institute SP standard or higher. 5,000-mile oil change intervals maximum for real-world driving, not 10,000. If you tow, make it 3,000. And if your engine has already crossed 150,000 miles, or if you regularly tow in hot weather, consider a high-quality full synthetic 5W-30. The same oil Toyota recommends in the United Kingdom for your engine. What oil is in your Toyota engine right now, and when was the last time it was changed? Drop both answers in the comments.